Anyway, also, you know what? I know. Here you go. This is where you can catch Aron down here, and it makes me so mad because I love Aggron. But this game just will not allow us to be together. Even if I sacrifice my Sceptile in order to be able to... Well, I don't necessarily have to sacrifice my Sceptile. But I would never have used it anyway because I have Metagross, who I like more. Alright, 2 Moss Deep. By the way, those black things that you see right there, those are like flying type Pokemon. Not native to Hoenn. At least I know that there are some that are like, you know, like Murkrow or something like that. However, I do have to once again go to the bathroom, so I shall be right back. Alright, I'm back, and I will also say I'm not gonna do the legendary bullshit in this game, because it requires too much bullshit. Look, I'm not gonna go and, capture these fucking legendary Pokemon. Nope. I'm not doing that, I'm sorry, but I can't. I can't go through that again, okay? I have to go through that for the Delta episode and for the other shit. Like, for, like, Groudon and the Delta episode, I have to go through it again. I don't want to do it anymore. I'm not catching Regirock, Ice, and Steel in order to unlock Regigigas. I'm not catching Mesprit, UC, NSL for Dialga and Palkia. I just am not doing it. You must be Patrick. Mr. Stevenson told me he was expecting you. This way, please. Thank you, my lady. What a nice woman. Professor Cosmo, if I may interrupt you. Ah, Patrick. Thank you for coming. And you brought the meteorite shard with you. Well done. There you go. I was rather surprised to learn that you knew the professor. You really do seem to make connections everywhere you go. Now then, Professor. Could I ask you to explain once more about the current plan? Indeed, please come this way. I'm just gonna look up all the post-game stuff that I can do and then figure out what I'm gonna do. Imagine that you've heard some of the situation from Professor Stone already. President Stone already. Our current plan, dyslexia. Our current plan involves using the infinity energy within our rocket, combined with the life energy of humans found in Keystones. We will start off by artificially replicating the massive energy that is triggered by the time of Mega Evolution. We will fire the energy produced from our rocket into space and create a warp hole. By creating a warp hole in the path of the incoming meteorite, we hope to be able to transfer it somewhere far away from here. As a matter of fact, this technology already exists and has been incorporated in some of our commonly used devices. I think you know what I mean. Those panels that spin you about and then out you come, warp to another spot. I imagine you stepped on a few of such. An audacious plan, and using such technology would, may I ask, where exactly the asteroid will be warped? Well, we're not entirely sure, but we do have a device that links the warp holes. We've named the link cable, but there's no need to worry. Based on our theory, we can be at least guarantee that we will be sending it away from our planet. However, we've realized that we will need more energy than originally anticipated to control the link cable properly. I'm sorry to ask this of you, but with one more meteorite shard... Who the fuck? Someone just enter? Ah, fuck's sake, it's her again. Nice! So this is the heart of the famous space center everyone talks about. Impressive, huh, Esther? Woman, you had one job. Keep other people out. Excuse me, young lady, you can't just let yourself in. Oh, where's the harm in it? Don't be such a stick in the mud. Right? For fuck's sake, woman, you get intimidated by this little girl? Come on. pick her up by the back of the neck and frag her out the fucking door. What's wrong with you? Who are you? You're no sightseer. Oh me, we do seem to keep running into one another. You are a busy boy. Who are you and what are you doing here? Me? I'm Zinnia. Just your regular old tourist, nothing more. Dreaming of taking a little trip into space, eh? Oh, I see. So this is what has come of human technology and of hope and blood, sweat and tears. And, well, the list kinda gets long and boring, but it contains everything, huh? I know all about it. About just what kind of energy you're using to fuel this rocket thing. The abominable technology humanity first thought up 3,000 years ago. So you're once again planning to claim that is the best for humanity. Or best for the whole darn world. It's a snap of your fingers to repeat the sins of the past. Worse, if what I overheard is true. This time you're about to commit an error more abominable than before. Tell me, would you rather we sit here wringing our hands waiting for the meteorite to strike us? Ha! What's up with that? You're a pretty simple guy for a former Pokemon League champion. Then I guess I'll hang my hopes on what our current champion will have to say. So about it. What do you think? Do you have some better idea? You bet I do. Oh really? Well, that's promising. You'll have to tell me so we can set our guys straight. Look, I'm not here to criticize the way you guys are looking at this. But I want to be sure you've thought this through well and good. You know, there are necessary sacrifices and there are unnecessary sacrifices. What a disappointment. This is the best you could do with all your knowledge and technology? Instead of trying to make something out of nothing, you'd rather repeat the mistake of the past straight up? No, you're gonna add new mistakes on top. That really takes the cake. You guys need some imagination. Oops. But we're all in the middle of a conversation. But you were all in the middle of a conversation or something, right? Sorry about that. I guess we'll just let ourselves out then. Go Aster! Who was that woman? And the way she spoke to us, it's almost as if she came here for some kind of confirmation. And yet, I feel as though I should know her from somewhere. Ah, Professor, forgive me. I believe you were trying to tell us something before that woman interrupted us. Ah, yes. Ah, you see. In order to complete the warp hole, we will need another meteorite shard, an extremely pure one. Then we should head for Grand Grave once again? No. That kind of meteorite shard we need this time can only be found in Meteor Falls. Meteor Falls? I see. Perhaps we will learn something there. I will head to Meteor Falls at once. As soon as you are ready. I feel we might discover even more than a meteorite shard there. I will follow immediately. I really like the Delta episode. I love the writing in it where it's like, oh dear me, where are my manners? Back on Latios. We're going all over the fucking place. Mega Evolve. And then we have yet to... Oh, for fuck's sake. Hey, Nameless Cavern. That's where you can find Yuxi, Mesprit, and his elf. I could show it off. And there are different times in which you can find it. I don't know. Fresh air surrounds the area. It's clearing your head. Here we are. Portal for legendary Pokemon. You can find Ho or Lugia in the Seamawville. You can find, I don't know where the others are, but you can get these here. I don't know where everyone is because I just couldn't care. Some of them are also in the sky, like the Alga Poke, I think just happens in the sky. Meteor Falls, if you would please. I also don't know how long this is gonna last. I'm gonna record as long as I can. Even if my back is starting to kill me, I'll just sit in a different position that is also very awkward, but I must. You surf. Milotic. Who the fuck was that? Alright, time to explore this fucking place. Haven't been in here yet, so... Even champions visit. I know, I'm here. Go, Groudon! We are so close to the end of the game. Because I don't know what all the things are that you can do in post-game. Like, I'll explore the battle resort, but that's all I know. Desolate lands. Bring the sun into the cave! Which somehow makes sense, because we're in a cave. And you can just pull out the sun out of your back pocket. Levitate blocks my ground moves, and it's a dragon type, so that blocks my fire move. So here's a solar beam. One thing I wish Emerald did was just to make people's Pokemon stronger so that you can get a higher level by the time, like later on in the game. Because this game does that. I will say that improvement is very helpful. Everyone's got like fully evolved Pokemon and shit like that. Nobody has that in like Emerald. In Emerald, you go into the Victory Road and you still fight like Laron and Kadabra. And it's like, really? Ninja, big fan, big fan. How you doing today? Oh, people who watch White will understand what I mean when I say, hey, baby, how you doing today? That is not meant in a sexual or attractive manner at all. That was meant as a long time no see. My girl. Kind of way, because, woo-wee. It's female too. Ah, oh, wonderful. But yeah. What a wonderful Pokemon this is. High jump kick until your heart's content. Not against me, though. My muscles are crying. It's not the only thing that's crying. I'm also crying. This is where you can find Iron Tail, I think. TM for Iron Tail. At least in Ruby and Sapphire and Emerald. Mother of God, there is nothing here. You're joking me. There's no hole to go to Steven Stone, and there's no TM for Iron Tail. What the fuck? There's nothing here. Oh, you are making me upset. There's absolutely nothing there. Come on, dude. Like, each time it makes an improvement, and it goes backwards on itself as well. At least it's still better than fucking Heart Gold, Soul Silver. And the only reason you fucking people like that game is because Kanto is in it. Because that's the only shit that I hear. Nobody is like, yay, fucking hell, like... Yay, Lance has like level 50 Pokemon. Yay, Claire has like a level 40 Pokemon. Nobody fucking talks about that shit. Everyone is always like, yay, Kanto. Fuck it. The game's levels are way too fucking low, and I'm fucked. You are my worst nemesis. Anyway, Flamethrower. And again. Look, with Flygon. Look, with Flygon I could deal with it, but not with you. I knew a double battle was upcoming. We're always battling our Pokemon against each other, so we're confident. It's been 50 years since we got married. Nothing can break a bond of man. Well, if you've been together for 50 years, you better stay together till the end of time, dude. There's no way. Like, there's nothing that can break that. It's not like, oh, hey, look, I've been married to this woman 50 years. Let me now cheat on her. That ain't gonna fucking happen. Desolate land. Now can we come with a wee issue? A little problem. Nothing too major or anything, but these are fighting type people. So at least we take out Hariyama. At least that's for sure. And Madicam faints as well. Wonderful job. Groudon. Fantastic work. Alright then. Am I gonna gain another set of experience points? No, they did combine them. Okay, good. Wonderful. Yo, I'm here. We have the meteorite shard, and I have come to understand many things as I suspect might happen. Allow me to introduce to you, this honorable lady you see before you is a descendant of the ancient Draconids. Yes, I am one of the Draconid people. One of those ancient folk tasked with passing down the knowledge of Mega Evolution with great lore of Lord Rayquaza, who was the beginning of it all. According to Team Sky, it was. Since times long gone, Hoenn has repeatedly suffered great disasters. At times, destruction took the form of a huge meteoroid, which fell upon our land from distant space. At other times, the primal reversions of our own super ancient Pokemon brought us to the brink of destruction. Each time, Lord Rayquaza has saved us from doom. The chosen lore keeper, standing before a stone that shone with rainbow light, offered up a wish to the Great One, and Lord Rayquaza's body was suffused, I don't know, with a brilliant light and transformed. In its transformed state, Rayquaza's power was more devastating than ever before, overcoming even the super ancient Pokemon with their primal power. A rainbow-colored stone, an invocation from the lore keeper, and a Rayquaza unlike any ever seen. I see, it does resemble what we know in the process of Mega Evolution. Yes, it does indeed. A Pokemon, a person, a stone of power, the bonds that tie them all together. The transformation of the Pokemon that occurs as a result of this phenomenon was called Mega Evolution by later peoples. So the mechanism for Mega Evolution was discovered as a result of the first meeting between humanity and Rayquaza. But I have one last question. That lore keeper you spoke of. The lore keeper is the one who has inherited the knowledge and power to summon Lord Rayquaza when disaster imperils this world. The true lore keeper of the current generation is the one called Zinnia. The disaster that now approaches our planet, it has twice before. Zinnia has been trying for some time to avert it in her own way. To draw Lord Rayquaza to our sphere, she joined a certain organization that sought to revive the super ancient Pokemon. She taught them the secrets needed to bring back these threats and summon the great dragon itself. And now it seems she travels the land scouring the world for keystones. So it was true. As I had suspected, that woman who appeared at the Space Center was one of the Draconids. But I never dreamed she was involved in the attempted revival of the super ancient Pokemon. In full knowledge of the power they held, fully understanding the terrible changes they would wreak upon the world, she still helped to bring that situation about. Did she give a thought to the many people and Pokemon whose lives were put at grave risk by her actions? Could she accept the inevitable sacrifice of so many in order to protect the planet from the coming meteoroid? Balance must rule this world. History is doomed to repeat itself. While our people have overcome many disasters in the past, it was always through great sacrifice. Yet we have continued to struggle and preserve peace for as many years as we can. That is how we have protected this world upon which we now live. People, Pokemon, all nature, and yes, even you. I do not know exactly what you plan to do, but do you believe that you are not sacrificing anything for your own protection? Zinnia will follow her conviction until the very end, even knowing the sacrifices that they will require. Even if the sacrificial blade is leveled at her own heart. Is that alright? I understand. Thank you for everything. What is this? This vague sense of apprehension. And my intuition has often proved true. I'm going back to Rustboro first. I have to get back to Devon. Do I follow you to Devon? It wasn't blue. That silver-haired dreamboat said... You're headed back to Rust. What? That silver-haired dreamboat said he was heading back. Come on, Grandma, calm down, okay? He ain't gonna smash you. There we go. This way you can find Bagon and Dragonclaw. Just thought I'd show that off before we left with a beautiful looking. There has to be one in my sack, right? 3 of them actually.